lot of people thought that Ben didn't take it serious. You're saying right now that you are taking it serious.
Yeah, I just came from the gym. That's why I'm running late. I just came from the gym. I'm still sweating.
You know, what happens if you lose? And he's like, oh my God, like no, like it'd be embarrassing. Like, what happens if you lose this fight?
I mean, what happens if you lose any fight? Is it more important for me to win this fight? Was it okay for me to lose 4 in a row? But I gotta win this one. I gotta win every fucking fight. And whether some shit took me off my bag, I got out of my lane, I got too caught up in the lifestyle, and I really didn't love it no more. It wasn't interesting to me anymore. I really didn't like it, to be real. The people that was fighting me, I mentored Usman and fucking Kobe. I got text messages to prove it. Robbie Lawler motivated me, Carlos Condit, George St. Pierre, the people in front of me. I was chasing for so long that I got used to chasing. And when people start, oh, I want to fight, everybody want to fight you when you got the belt. But when you hungry and you knocking people out, nobody wanted to fight. You remember these times, right? Nobody wanted to fight.
What's motivating you for this fight?
I've always wanted to box my whole life, never did it. It's my opportunity. It's a kid that's a power puncher, got a lot of steam behind him, and they give me a big platform to showcase what I can do with my skills. And he a fighter, he can fight. Let's give him his credit though.
So
at the end of the day, you know, you can watch him, timing and rhythm and footwork was there. Whether it was against, you know, Charlo Jr. or Ben Askren, it was still against a motherfucking person that's been world class.
So you want to stay in boxing. What weight class are you looking to compete in boxing?
I'm open, to be honest. I like the 175 weight. I like the cruiserweight. 68 I could make, but 70 was a bitch. So if y'all think I'm light, I walk around 205. 70 wasn't a, so if he thinks that's why I say anti-bitch clause. When he starts seeing me train and he look at me, I'm not a small dude. Like, I may look lean, but if I step on a scale in the gym somewhere, you're going to see 200 plus. So we weigh the same. He may be a little bit taller, but my experience, my grit, you know, I've been in the trenches for a long time. When he was in Disney, I was in the street game, baby. I've been fighting. I've been knocking people off since I was a kid.
What's the anti-bitch clause?
That means don't see me training hard. Anti-bitch clause. Make this a hashtag. Anti-bitch clause. I want y'all to troll the shit out of him and hashtag it. I don't want him to see me training, see me sparring, see me running, see the look in my eye like he just saw, and try to find a way out of this. You talked your way into this, now you got to pay the piper. You got to get in that ring. If it was cage, they'd lock you in the cage. He's lucky he get to crawl in, and he can crawl out if he wants to, but in the cage, they lock you in.
Now you said a clause, is there's a rematch clause, right?
No, I like that rematch clause, because I'll take the bag twice. I ain't gonna lie, I'll take it twice.
So if he loses, he has to...
I'm not finna lose, bro. I'm not.
No, I'm saying if he loses...
I would definitely give him a chance to run that speed back again.
The rematch clause is like in the contract.
Yeah.
What do you think of the way he actually fights him? And like, how do you...
He hasn't fought very long. Yeah. Like, how many rounds did the KSI fight go?
No, that was his brother. Oh, he talking about the amateur one?
I thought he fought him too.
No. He fought Nate Robinson. He fought the basketball player.
The last two, I didn't see the first one. The last two fights was too fast and all. But the little action that I saw was clean. It was a good defensive. You know, Nate was rushing him. He protected himself, and he came out of shell and cracked. So I mean, Ben. I didn't train Ben for the whole training camp, so I can't act like I was in the gym with I-9, all these different people. I just told him one thing. I said, Ben, he got his hands wrapped to punch hard. I'm telling you, he's going to try to crack you. And the stuff we worked on, which I'm not going to tell, because I'm going to use the same shit I told Ben to do, but I gave him something specific to do defensively. Had he done that, that punch would have never made it to his chin. So he has some boxing, he has some power, and then one thing about combat sports, when you look at John Jones and you look at all these different people that are the greats, they don't hesitate. They don't think. If I show you a low single and you just do it, you don't have that hesitation factor. So he's a fighter. He's going to go through all his punches. He don't have nothing to lose. He's trying to downplay it. Don't let him play y'all. I'm a YouTuber. I'm a Disney guy. Last week you was a fighter. When you was turning up in the club with the celebrities, you was a fighter. When you was saying nobody wanted to fight you, you was a fighter. Keep that energy. You a motherfucking fighter, dog. You're not no YouTuber. You're not no Disney dude. How long has it been since you've been on Disney? Long time. So we're gonna claim that? I can say I'm a collegiate wrestler, that's it. I don't punch people. I'm just a collegiate wrestler, I don't punch. That's how far he's taken back his resume, right? He's done a lot of shit in between them, and like I have.
Besides this fight coming up, what is your aim goal?
Now I just want to have fun. I want to train hard. I want to get better. I want to have fun. I want to do things on my terms. I want to be the one that call the shots, and I want to go out there and make history. I always make history. I may not always get the credit for it, but I'm always the first one to do this and the first one to do that. Always. And people hit me up, managers, fighters, all hit me up. What should I do? What about this? What is it? All the time. So now it's time for me to go do it for myself.
Are you a trainer for this fight, or are you just?
You know what? I came out here obviously for the shenanigans with this, but it's a gym out here in Miami that I want to give a try. There's a couple other gyms I want to give a try. In the next 2 weeks, I'll have a permanent place. I don't want to bounce around. I want to get somewhere and put my feet in the ground and kind of sink into it.
Ty, what's your second favorite color?
Second favorite color, black.
Black. What's your first?
Red.
Red? Thank you, man.
Are you surprised that he actually accepted the fight? Or when you got the call for it?
You know
How did that
what?
work out?
I was surprised at the fact that on paper it's a suicide attempt, but knowing him, he's just crazy enough to do it, and that's why it's serious to me. It's always gonna be serious. Why would I get my body training and then only go half-ass? I'm going ham. But he's a fighter that wants to fight. He's crazy enough to get hit and try to come back. And to him, especially when you go into a situation, I've been there before. You ain't got nothing to lose. When I fought Robbie Lawler, I got nothing to lose. I was out for 18 months. Nobody expected me to win that fight, but I went out there and I took it to him. And very similar to what you've been seeing him do, you've seen somebody bodies drop. And then I'm on you like white on rice. If you think I've lost that, you fool yourself. If you think that I can't hit hard, I don't have the IQ, and I'm not sharp, and I'm not still there, everybody's going to have a rude awakening come August 28th.
Better is being in the gym doing something new, like for a new sport.
I love boxing. Like I said, I've always wanted to box. I never really got the chance to. My mom thought it was too crazy of a sport, even though I was street fighting anyway. But when I got 23 and when I graduated college, I was like, man, I'm too old to start boxing now. So then MMA was a side piece. I always wanted to box. I got into MMA because I was a wrestling coach. And I coached so many people and I was in such good shape. I'm like, fuck, I'm sparring every day. I might as well try this fight thing. I was a world champion on something I tried. This is something I wanted to do. Put that in perspective.
Hey, Tyron.